Amara stopped crying that night. Not because the pain ended, but because something inside her changed. She began to watch, to listen. She noticed the guards drank heavily on Fridays. She noticed the second wife kept a spare key hidden inside a gold box. And she waited. Because patience is sharper than anger. One evening, thunder rolled across the sky. Rain fell like stones. The guards ran for shelter. Then darkness swallowed the house. Amara moved. She took the hidden key. She woke the other women. Some were afraid. "Where are we going?" they whispered. They ran through rain. Through the back gate. The road was long. Cars splashed past them. But one old truck stopped. Inside was an elderly woman returning from the market. She looked at Amara's trembling hands. And said nothing. Sometimes mothers recognize pain. Without explanation. The women were taken to a nearby town. And for the first time in many months, Amara saw a sunrise without bars. But freedom is not just escape. It is justice. Weeks later, the story spread. Other women shared their experience. Former workers spoke about the rich man. Secrets that had been buried began to rise. The rich man's name was no longer spoken with respect. It was spoken with accusation. Authorities came and the mansion gate was opened by law. Amara returned to her village. Not as a bride. Not as property. But as a warning. Her parents could not meet her eyes. Regret is heavy. Heavier than poverty. She did not curse them. She did not shout. She simply said to her parent, "A child is not a debt to be paid." Later, with help from women who believed her story, Amara went back to school. This time, no promises from men. Only her own determination. And in that same village where beauty once felt like a curse, young girls now hear her story. Not as gossip, but as protection. Because sometimes, the rope does not just break. Sometimes, it becomes a weapon.